okay, so for Helluva Boss, for instance, we know how it's going to end. There's 4 seasons, and we know exactly where the characters are going, and so it's nice knowing that these characters that the fans care about so much, we know their destiny, we know where they're going, and I think a lot of the fans, it is scary falling in love with a character who the creator doesn't know where it's going to go. That's a little scary because it's like, but we do know where these characters are going to go, and whether it's good or bad, their final resting place is predetermined, and I think that there's something cool about that. There's something about their storylines where no matter how bad or good things are for them at any point, you know that that's where they're supposed to be. It's like in life when like a weird coincidence happens and you're like, I feel like I'm supposed to be here and now. That's our characters all the time. They're supposed to be everywhere and everywhere, or they're supposed to be then and there wherever they are at all times. And so yeah, Viv has a way better grasp on the mythology between the characters than I ever could.
Have you ever thought about the ending of Blitz and how you'll feel that your character is officially, his story is told?
I think it's going to feel really good. I think it sucks sitting on elements of his storyline that I can't share. For years, I had to sit on the fact that he killed his mom, and then he had this whole dark backstory. And
spoiler! Season 1.
Season 2 has been out for a while, so if you haven't seen it yet, you really don't want to. Yeah. Anyway, what was the question?
How are you going to feel when he comes to an end?
Well, it's definitely going to be sad, but like, look at Invader Zim. That show isn't on anymore, but Richard Horvitz, that character is still alive and well within Richard. Whenever I go to a con with him and I see all the people dressed as Zim and I see him becoming Zim, and it's like the character never really dies. It's never really done, which is kind of cool. And not just Zim. I see a bunch of other characters. I see the Rugrats. I get to see people from Ice Power Rangers. These characters live on with us. They retire with us. And so even though, Helluva Boss has a finite point, it'll always be part of me and my life and the culture around me. And I'm that's really cool to think about. It is scary when you're doing something you love and it's not going to be forever, but isn't that life? And this is just a really cool garnish to a really cool life I already had before this, and now it's even that much cooler. So I'm just thankful most people don't even get a full season of any show. We're 2 deep now. We're gonna get 4. It's so, and there's Has Been, which I actually don't know the fate of Has Been. I'm not on that creative team, so I don't know what the ending of that is, or I don't know how many seasons they're planning to do with Has Been, but that's exciting, being on a project that I know has a finale in mind, and another one that, for all I know, doesn't. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be sad when the last episode comes out, because then the anticipation of what's going to happen with Blitz, or what's going to happen with this other, when the last episode with my character comes out, that would be a bittersweet day for me.